Hi guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a virtual test drive on a 2002 Pontiac Bonneville. If you've never been on a virtual test drive with me, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat. Wow. Without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic, but I've been doing this for 10 years, so I kind of know a little bit about how a car should run. This isn't meant to be a 182-point inspection, but it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential problems you're going to run into right away. So, like I said, 2002 Pontiac Bonneville. We do have the oil pressure gauge does not work, and the fuel pressure gauge does not work. That could potentially be fixed by replacing the cluster or the fuel gauge. Many times it is a fuel pump sending unit, which is like the little floaty bobber thing on top of the gas tank. Just tells you how much fuel is in there. Other than that, it's got 216,000 miles on it. And here's a little view of the inside. It is a little bit worn, but on the buttons and stuff. But the rest of the inside looks pretty decent. It's leather. It's clean. We do have the headliner is coming loose some, and you can see on the sunroof that part of the headliner is coming loose. But the sunroof does work. I'm not going to open it all the way because I've got 5 inches of snow on there, but it does work. I'll check my other windows while I'm here. Passenger side window does not seem to be functioning. The rear passenger side window does not seem to be functioning. The driver's side window, hey, that works. We got 1 out of 3 so far. And the rear driver's side window does not work. Okay, so we've got 1 out of 4 windows, but hey, it's the driver's side window, which is the best one to work for drive-thrus. And if you live in Illinois like me, bridge toll, all of that. For you Missouri buyers, there is a windshield crack right here. I don't think any other states mess with that very much, but I know Missouri is a stickler on all windshield cracks. So we're gonna go test drive this. And I don't have my little mirror video holder, so we're going to just hold it while I'm driving and do the best that I can. This also does have heated seats, and I have the heat on, and it is working really well. I'm sweltering in my coat, but I don't want to take it off because then I'll have to get out and put my coat back on. I did test the radio earlier, and it does not turn on. So I don't know if that's a plug thing or if it's just a radio thing. Could be easily fixed by replacing the aftermarket radio or replacing it with an aftermarket radio. But other than that, I think everything else works. Like the heated seats work. And I did try earlier when I had the snow, I tried the windshield wipers and they are not working. I don't know if that's in this switch right here that's making it not work, or if it's something up there in the windshield wipers. It's just not. It's not talking, or what. This is a cheap car, and it's cheap because of all the little things that you'd have to fix mechanically. You know, as far as your motor and transmission, they seem pretty solid. It is a 3.8 motor, which is, I like to say it's bulletproof, but it is bullet resistant. There are very, very few problems with 3.8 motors. They run forever. In 10 years, I have seen one bad 3.8 motor. So it seems good. It runs and drives good. I'm going to get out here and drive on the highway, get it up through all the gears. When you look here, see the fuel tank now says full, and it will rotate between full and empty, and that's just because that floaty thing on top of the fuel level just isn't reading correctly. So do not be misled by the full tank of gas. I was the first time I got in it. But that's a common problem with Pontiac vehicles, Chevy Impalas, and that kind of thing. We're going to get up here and drive it on the highway. The suspension sounds really good. I don't hear any, well, by sounding good, I mean I don't hear anything, so that's good. I don't hear any rattling, clicking, popping, anything like that. That would make me think of struts, ball joints, CV axles, or anything like that. It is shifting really well, has tons of power going up this hill, riding smooth. The brakes are good and solid. There's no vibration or grinding or anything like that. So, like I said, I think that your biggest problem with this car is just the cosmetics and, you know, a few little minor repairs that could be repaired or don't have to be. For example, with the gas tank, I've had vehicles like that before, and all I do is I fill my tank up with gas, and I just figure an approximate amount of miles that my car will go on that gas, and I just write it down, and when I get to those miles, I fill it back up. So there are ways around it, most certainly. So it's not something that would absolutely have to be fixed right now, but I think this is a very good running car. Seems reliable, and these, like I said, these motors are pretty bulletproof. So if you're just needing something cheap to get from A to B, this would be a good option for you. If you have any questions, you can find us on Facebook. You can find us on our website at www.highlifeauto.com, or you can message Matt or I at 309-267-7200 or 309-337-1049. Thanks, guys.